Across the bridge, I saw your car. You thought by now you'd become a star, but now you're lost inside your mind in Samtec City. I saw your eyes were like frosted stars. You stayed at home and ended up on Mars, and now you're lost inside your mind in Samtec City. I don't know where all the bodies are, or just why the man crucified on man. Up here the hangman got to shout real loud. Still inside I'm proud, still inside I'm proud, proud to be a nobody from County Loud. Yeah, bro,
It drives a sort of a 9-wheeler or 8-wheeler starlight or coach right through good manners, meekness and civility.
He's one of the great Irish artists. He's just a complete individual, and he sums up modern day Ireland.
He is unique, original, he's authentic, and he's totally different as a live performer to anything I've ever seen.
Noisemaker! 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 Come on, show it! Come on, show it! Come on!
He definitely brings a smile to your face, but then of course when you listen to it and he's singing about, you know, businessmen, paedophiles playing golf, you think that, you know, there's something more going on here.
I did night porter in the hospital, which basically means that you know, we taking people to X-ray, taking people to wards. It'd be sort of a night phone. I'd take over from the receptionist at night, taking in incoming calls, have to open the door, let people in. Jinx was a nickname at school. It's a character called Jimmy the Jinx. It's one of those comics, the Beano or the Copper, one of those. There was urban legends about me sort of looking at people falling off bicycles and just did this sort of exorcist thing. But there was only urban legends. It became more of this guy was sort of, is the devil. Dundalk was a very industrial town, and living near the Hobblogger Brewery, you'd always hear the siren go off. So I'd hear that late at night before I went to bed when I was very young. And as well as that, the next door neighbour used to practice on the piano, and he'd play these sort of Russian sort of marching songs.
He was very quiet, and in some ways you could say he was isolated. He was very inward. As a youngster, he spent an awful lot of time on his own.
I was in the hospital a lot when I was young. You know, I was sort of kept in, nearly died a couple of times from asthma.
He had great integrity, David, and very courageous and very straight. He'd be straight to the point where you could kill him sometimes, you know.
I was reading from a very early age. I was more interested in books. I was into astronomy, you know, paleontology, dinosaurs and stuff like that. I never got into football, and it was probably just, I never liked the thing about everyone standing there in the stadium together, hundreds of people, as if they're all blood cells in a vein with no individuality. If you don't like football in the town of Dundalk, you're really making a lot of trouble for yourself, because football is the big religion in this this time, you know. And they see me walking around with my astronomy books. So after in the street, be firing stones at me and stuff like that, you know. I never really learned to deal with people because I was on my own a lot of time, I think, and that was the problem. You know, there was this anger sort of boiling up inside the whole time, and just looking for an outlet maybe to express it was the difficulty I had. School was a bit of a hellhole. The only compensation was that I liked a lot of music and stuff, and that kept me right. I think if I hadn't had that, I would have gone over the edge altogether.
It's green. I know, but I'm waiting for his our side over there. It's gonna fucking be right.
I know.
Fuck's sake.
I'm not gonna let you do it.
Cunts. Let me out, will you?
Calm down, you can go after this.
He is a punk at heart. That's really a hip-hop way of doing things, where you're running into the studio, you're putting things down in the spur of the moment.
How do you know what you want? You don't even know what you need. How do you know what you need? You don't even know what you want. 40 faces.
Listening to one of his albums is like flicking through the channels. You're going from holidays in wherever to the bombs in Baghdad to porn to surreality TV.
It's all very raw, and the lyrics are raw, and yet they're very, very relevant to people.
I used to work in a factory. It was the worst environment I've ever been. Like some of the biggest arseholes that you've ever seen. The managers used to treat us like swill, like shit rolling downhill. But somehow you must rise. Somehow you must feel a strength inside. Cause you must forgive the cunts. Yeah! You must forgive the cunts. Yeah! The ones who walk upon you. Yeah! Who walk all over you. Yeah! You really must forgive them. Yeah! I know it's really hard. Yeah! But we don't forgive the cunts. Yeah! Now for the peace inside your wood. Yeah!
Like I spent half of my life going up the stairs and telling them to turn that music down, or I was going to throw everything, the record players, the guitar and everything out the window. I still would find it hard to listen to some of the stuff. It just wouldn't be my type of music. Is it anybody's?
You walk in the assembly line, you do anything to pass the time, look at the modes on people's faces, or even the dead look in their eyes. Not just shit like Gar Brooks and Whitney on the radio, and everyone around you starts to lose their glow. You feel like a non-entity, but somehow you must keep your dignity.
That's the way we looked at Noise come up in his room upstairs, and he was into 1, 2, 3, 4 different bands, and to be honest, I wasn't paying much heed to it. I thought it was kind of something he was going through.
Yeah, but we don't forgive the cunts. Yeah, now for the peace inside your one. Yeah, but the manager used to look at us with little piggy eyes, little crocodile eyes. I said, you, the assembly line. Oh, you I do despise. Oh, where is he now? I don't even know. Don't even know if he exists. For all I know, he's lying there with leprosy, or maybe dying of a cyst. Well, let me tell you, one day you will leave your life and you'll be able to say to yourself, sit yourself inside, you know, I'm not a dunce, to be blunt. You must forgive the cunts. Yeah, you must forgive the cunts. Yeah, you must forgive the cunts. Yeah, the ones who walk upon you. Yeah, who walk all over you. Yeah, you really must forgive them. Yeah, I know it's...
David seemed to be very determined about his music, and he really wanted to express it in his own way. The joy that he got, the real joy that he got from playing, from writing, from experience, his playing in the band, kept him going.
You must forgive the cunts, yeah!
But dude, I found him shockingly mild-mannered. You expect a more sort of wily individual, but he's such a gentleman, you know?
Met Paul on the local radio station about 4.5 years ago.
It was kind of a little joke in the radio station, like, oh, you two will get together, like, you know, and it was a joke for about 2 months. And then when I met him, it went from there. So people had us together before we even met each other.
I sort of was saying, even looking at her, I'd say I wouldn't like to get on the wrong side of her. So, you know what I mean? Like, well, I heard she was a singer, you know, it was good, and then she was, she started doing a bit of singing with me down later on that year.
Can't keep everyone happy, you can't keep everyone happy. saw his CD, I thought, God, he looks like a bad boy, I'd like to be him. And then when I met him, it was completely different. He's not like that at all, and he's very shy.
She often fights with me about the use of reverb and any processing whatsoever. She was very much against it, you know.
Sometimes I get people coming up and going, "You're so lucky. You're singing with Jinx. You're so lucky you're going to have a Jinx." Try living with him. Do you know what I mean? He's a real person. Like he's mad as well. Like, you know, he's not perfect.
What is it? Very good. Give us a wee kiss. Alright, fair enough. Well, yeah, oh yeah, well it's more sort of punk rock and the folk music, I suppose, with spoken word and performance art. You can go back as far as the Holy Molded Rounders, as well as the Velvet Underground to me, but we're using folk music and punk rock and mixing it up. So punk rock has got folk roots. You go back to Woody Guthrie. The way you look at it is you do have to swim through a sewer to see the light at the other side. But hopefully it's not all down. You do try and uplift people. I do try and have an uplifting show, as I said, and hopefully people tonight at the show will feel that way as well.
My dad had a guitar for years, and I used to have 3 strings in it. I used to just mess about with it. I suppose it was the folk stuff that got me interested most of all. Little by little, I played in loads of bands, but at the end of it all, I came back to what I was interested in the first place, which was telling stories. I'd be more interested in watching people than really getting involved in things, and that was a compensation for being an observer, was writing songs and stuff about things that see happening around me.
You're a man. If you are a man, come over and fight me.
I've known Jinx for coming on about 17, 18 years now. Jinx went through the usual, like we all did in different bands, but I think he got very disillusioned then for a while and went off the scene completely. I think he realised that music itself is overrated, and what's important is the message behind the music. As he says himself, like, you know, all you need is one chord, and that's all you need.
It doesn't matter if he's playing to a full venue or if he's playing to 4 people in a pub in Cavan. He's always on form, he's always trying to do the same thing with the crowd, and he's always prepared. So he's a punk, but he's a pro-punk, really.
The empty bottle lying in your handbag.
The artificial pink that kills your glow.
As tentacles of alcohol surround you.
Last night's events are buried under snow.